Let's get this fucking show started.
Oh wait, where's Keith? Is Keith around?
Damn.
So shouts to Keith for breaking it down.
Look,
It's not just me. I'm with the culture feeling.
Maybe Queef's been on their ass, so they don't want to say nothing that Queef can run to Twitter with.
Hey, what?
Do your research. Go ask Keith.
Because shout out to Queef. Queef has some
He's
good
good.
tea and it's TBT and 10. So,
He's good.
It's not the it factor. It's the culture factor. The way that it's just being delivered, the way that it's said.
Okay, see.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
All right, people. What the fuck is good? Am I good? Y'all can hear me? Yeah, we all good. We on YouTube. We on Twitch. We on Twitter. We live. What's good, everybody? So it is what I think it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, February 12th. That's a lot to get into. Drake is dropping tomorrow. The Kendrick Super Bowl debacle's been going crazy. I have a lot to talk about today. I can't even remember the last time I went live. I think it was like I think it was Monday, actually, the day after the Super Bowl. I just went in on Kendrick and that whack ass performance for a little bit. The first thing that I want to talk about and breeze over first is this right here. But first, let me say what 50 said. I don't care about this video. I just want to read the Instagram post. 50 said, "Why Rick Ross didn't look out for Mimi and send him to acting school, Big Screech? All your people that was out did nothing for him. You come home thinking you the black Pablo Escobar and fucked him up. I helped your family make over $5 million legit dollars. It's not my fault. It's all gone. You think people don't see you want to shine so bad? You wearing the baby's jewelry. Bitch, get the baby his jewelry back." And let's go to my page so I can see what I said about that. I hope maybe it's on my notifications so I don't have to scroll for it. Maybe not, because I have a lot of things on my notifications right now that have been going crazy today. So maybe not, but where we at with it? The first thing that I want to say, let me get this up on the screen also too, so y'all can see it. Y'all can see what we're talking about. So this is the tweet. Well, this was an Instagram post that 50 put on IG. We talked about the 50 Cent thing in one of my last YouTube videos last week, so I'm not gonna go over the whole thing that's been happening. I'm just gonna tell you this: if you don't know what has been happening, then you're already in the wrong spot on the wrong video, because there's other videos that I have that you can go back to see what's going on, or just other people that have been talking about it. It's one of the biggest topics that's out right now. It's 50 versus Big Meech and BMF. So basically, right, you know, Big Meech came home from jail. He took some money from Rick Ross. He was posting up, taking pictures with Rick Ross, and y'all know 50 and Rick Ross's history. A lot of people have been arguing that Ross put Meech in a song and the BMF song, and they've been cool and they've been did this, and that's when I say that a lot of you niggas just don't know about loyalty. At the end of the day, right? It's a lot of things that I have to say about this, but the first thing that I'm gonna say is anybody who don't understand where 50 Cent is coming from when it comes with this Big Meech situation. Let me turn my volume down because I got this shit mad high. My audio. Oh no, I fixed it. It's all right. Anybody that don't understand where 50 is coming from, I won't even say you're not from the same type of places that we from, because there's a lot of shiesty ass niggas from black neighborhood. It's a lot of shiesty ass niggas. You just cut from a different cloth if you don't understand where 50 is coming from. None of these niggas was around when you was in jail. None of these niggas was keeping your name alive. None of these niggas wasn't trying to do nothing for you. You feel me? And the whole time that you locked up, not only is 50, did 50 come to you to do the TV show with you and your brother and put money in your pocket, he gave your son somewhere to live. He put money in your family pocket. Like he said, made over $5 million for y'all. Brought the name back alive. Got y'all on one of the biggest, y'all have one of the biggest shows in black TV in the last 5-10 years next to Power. You know what I'm saying? He just did so much for y'all. Put your son in acting classes, made sure your son was good, got him in the show, and he don't even know how to act. Meech is the worst actor in the history of acting, and 50 still got him up there making bread. You feel me? There's no way. I just don't understand how loyalty is set up. And loyalty is not about money. That means y'all niggas would take money for anything. Money is like, it's not, oh, Rick Ross gave us money. It's about loyalty. 50 been putting money in y'all pocket. Y'all been working with this nigga. You know 50 is good for it because he been good for it. When niggas took your son in like he was his own. This nigga took his son in like he was his own. And if you was gonna go take money from 50 Cent, from Rick Ross, you lick that nigga. You don't go start posing up with the nigga and posting with him like he a real nigga. Rick Ross is a fucking corrections officer, first of all. And that's another part of it that's funny, nigga. Rick Ross is nobody's hood nigga. Rick Ross ain't front. Rick Ross has never been like that. The nigga's a CO. The nigga's not even the real Rick Ross. The nigga adapted somebody else's personality trying to pretend he was a street nigga. You feel me? And y'all supposed to be street niggas. There's a certain code and ethics that niggas are supposed to be living by. And niggas is not upholding that code of ethics. So any nigga on the internet trying to make an excuse as to why it's okay for Meech to be over there with Ross, use the type of niggas I want away from me. I wouldn't give a fuck if a nigga gave me $10 million. My loyalty lies where my loyalty lies. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? Niggas is doing shit for you for clout because it's popular to do shit for you and to spite 50. You feel me? That nigga really went out his way to make sure your family was put on. You feel me? Way beyond money so that y'all could keep making money so that y'all could be in the public and reintroduce y'all to this generation. It's so much deeper. But a lot of you niggas is so surface level and so stupid, you niggas don't know what the fuck be going on. Any nigga that don't understand where 50 is coming from and don't understand why he's upset, all you niggas got to stay the fuck away from me. You feel me? It's just different. It's just different when you cut from a different cloth and it's about loyalty. You feel me? And I feel bad for Little Meech. I feel bad for the little nigga because he now has to pay for his father's sins. But at the end of the day, that's your daddy. I would never expect nobody in this world to go against their family for me. I don't care what it is. I don't care if we're in a relationship. You feel me? If you're going against your family for me, then it must be a very rocky foundation over there. I would never, like, you feel me? So I feel bad. I know Little Meech is heartbroken. He really do look at 50 as a father figure. But at the end of the day, you got to go take that up with your daddy, who's an unloyal nigga. You feel me? Niggas be thinking because niggas name hold weight in the streets like Meech name do hold weight. That don't make him a real nigga. Yeah, he was selling drugs and all that. That don't mean he real. That don't mean he know the definition of loyalty. You feel me? And 50 really did a lot for these niggas. So that's the way I wanted to open up the show. Like, you feel me? Any nigga that don't understand where 50 Cent is coming from when it stands on this loyalty shit, you niggas have to, like, I don't want no nigga like that around me in life. I don't want no nigga around me like that in life. I'm really built off loyalty and the whole, like, I'm really built off loyalty to my own detriment sometimes. And I've had to really learn how to pick and choose who to be loyal to. But loyalty is loyalty. That shit is on good terms. That shit is on bad terms. Loyalty is just loyalty. And a lot of you niggas just do not know what the fuck loyalty is. You niggas is not set up and built like that. You feel me? You niggas are not set up and built like that. You niggas don't have no morals, no code of ethics, no integrity, no nothing. The things that he's done for this man's whole entire family. And you go sell out for a temporary bill pay. You go sell out for a temporary bill pay. Rick Ross not about to keep paying your bills, nigga. That's not your motherfucker. Rick Ross, are you fucking him, nigga? The only way I can see Rick Ross keep paying money in Meech's pockets if these niggas is fucking. Niggas, you fucking? Because you take the short-term money over some long-term, you feel me, 50 really trying to put you niggas on. Build a TV empire and put y'all niggas out here to go get y'all own bread. He's trying to put y'all in a position to go get y'all own money so he don't have to keep giving y'all money. That's a different type of love. And you niggas chose to go be disloyal. Any nigga that don't understand it, I don't give a fuck. And 50 says some shit. And let me see if I can find it on my page. Let me see if I can find it on my page. Because 50 says some shit that's very important. If niggas is on the fence, we put them on the other side. Word to my life. If niggas is on the fence, nigga, you go over there. I'm not worried about it. You feel me? I can't never find my tweets, bro. I can't never find my tweets. I really hate Twitter for that. I can't never find my tweets, dog. Where is it? Is it right here? Nah, is it right here? All right, here it is. Here it is.
You talking to this person? Mm-hmm. Talking to this person? Talking to this person because you be talking to this person. Mm-hmm. Right. Whenever a person's on the fence, we put them on the other side.
Other side.
Like if they're on the gate and they're uncertain with whose side they don't put them over there. Why? Because it's dangerous. It's like you could go, so you could say, "Oh, your girlfriend is here. I'm gonna go holler at her," and you go there and you're all out of pocket now because she's hanging around people that you don't hang out with, and they got you off balance. Looking at this person because you be.
That's some of the realest shit I ever heard. Because as I grow up, I have really learned there is no playing the fence. Like you either over here, or you over there. You cannot be in. There is no middle. I don't do the middle. Pick a fucking side on some real shit. Who you rocking with? You rocking with me? You rocking with them? What that mean? You know what I'm saying? Because that shit do get dangerous. I don't play them type of games at my big age. I'm 27 years old. I don't play them on the fence games no more. So that's the first thing that I wanted to open up the show with, is that I just don't understand how niggas don't see where 50 is coming from. And any nigga who don't understand where 50 is coming from, well, you just not the type of motherfucker for me. Now, before we get into the rest of the shit, let's breeze through my page and see what the fuck is going on. So this has gotten mad traffic. Let me tell you something. I do not be doing things on purpose for them to go viral. I be on here talking my shit. I be on here researching. I be on here talking about the things that I know. I think Megan is ugly. I'm not talking about filtered up Megan with the pictures and the light board that y'all be looking at that's edited down. All I said was she's so fucking ugly. I said 4 words and I got people up in arms over 4 words. I really like look at her. Look at her face.
Love you, Megan.
Are you excited to see Kendrick?
You telling me she don't look like the fish from what's that movie? A fish movie with Will Smith. What's that movie? Fish movie with Will Smith. What's that movie? Shark Tale. She looked like Lola from Shark Tale. Shark Tale. And she looked like a donkey too. Come on now. You gonna sit up and tell me Megan don't look like this and then y'all mad because I call her ugly? You gonna sit up and tell me she don't look like this and be mad because I called her ugly? Come on now. Come on now. Be very serious. It's like he's hating on women and listen. Bitches is allowed to think niggas is ugly. Niggas is allowed to think bitches is ugly. That's life. I think this is an ugly bitch. No matter which way you slice it. She looked like Lola from fucking Shark Tale. Whoever's mad about it, they're mad. Whoever's in my mentions, posting my picture, keep posting them. I like my face. I haven't laid down on a surgery table. And I haven't lied about getting lipo, bitch. I go to the gym every day. I feel like I'm getting big, bitch. I'm gonna go hit the gym. I've been in the gym for 3 weeks. I got about another 8 to go. You feel me? I like how I look. I like the face that God gave me. He did me a very good job. So y'all posting me ain't gonna make this bitch be any less ugly. Remember that. My face is symmetrical and it looks nice-ical. But this bitch right here, she's ugly. She's ugly. So y'all posting screenshots of videos when I very much still.
I know you got a guy.
Y'all posting me. Keep posting me. Post me a little bit more, bitch. Look at me. I want to look at me. You think I'm mad because y'all posting me? Look at me. Why would I be mad when you're posting me when I look like this? I don't look like the motherfucking fish from Shark Tale. Why would I be mad that I'm getting posted when she looks like that and I look like this? Be very serious. The gym could do a lot for you bitches instead of going to lay down on the table. My face was chubby as a basketball 3 weeks ago. I got in the gym, look at the jawline, coming in nicely. All you bitches got to do is get in the gym. All you bitches got to ever do is get in the motherfucking gym. I don't care about a bitch that had to lay down on the surgery table and fix her nose when God made me look good as fuck when he pushed me out my mother pussy. I never gave a fuck. Y'all posting me is not doing you any favors when I still look good as fuck and Megan still looks like fucking Shrek, the donkey from Shrek. I don't give a fuck. That's not doing anything to me. But at the end of the day,
That's why we came.
look at me. Nah, you can't make this shit up. Keep posting me. I look good as fuck. Y'all not like I promise you, y'all are not bothering me by posting the things that I posted myself on Twitter. Keep posting me. I look good. I haven't been live in a minute, so we just going over shit. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. I have to edit it out, but while we're on live, we can look at it. Nikki ate this. Y'all, before we get into the rest of the topics that's in the title, I just want to go down my Twitter because it'd be mad stuff that I just, want to go. I just be tweeting. I said this is the definition of perfecting your craft over time. You feel me? Nikki did this sample years and years and years ago. I think 2006, and then she did record. She recorded the other verse in 2016. It didn't come out till like 2017, 2018. But listen to how she improved her pen. Listen to how she picked up her pen and pushed it. Let's listen to 2006.
Once upon a time, not long ago, with a chick named Nikki with the naughty flow. On them DVDs and audios, just like MCDs and Oreos. I eat rappers, got gun clappers. I'm in the hood, and mama like gun rappers. I'm the one they call the best at it. Fuck the rest, I let the best have it. So what it is, little daddy yaddy. Let's get a couple drinks at the Marriott. Or you can come to my residence. You're now listening to the Dirty Money President.
All right, y'all heard that right now. Let's listen to the updated verse. Let's listen to the updated verse on that sample.
Yo, hey yo, let it go, let's go. I keep a bar like Esco. I wanna ball with a let's go. I'm on stage, you can stand with the guests go. Bitches is my sons, they don't wanna leave the nest though. They like, oh, where the ref go? I got these hoes scared to pass, I got that intercept flow. I made a movie like Seth Row, and since I came in the game, their careers on death row. Damn, they ain't seen young Nikki in a week. 5 shows made 3 million a week. You are now looking at the best, the elite. Too bad you can't go and invest in fatigues. I'm thick and petite, tell 'em quick pick a seat. I pull up in a ghost, no she's trick or treat. I know they on E, but I don't give a F though. Bad attitude, but my is the best though.
Now, my question, here's a real question, right? Y'all love talking about female rappers just started, or this person just started, or this person just started rapping. That's the problem. You bitches need to stop trying to be famous when you just started rapping. This was a 10-year difference, and you can hear the improvement in her craft and her skill, how she approaches the track, everything. If you're not getting better, then what the fuck are you still doing here? These bitches sound the same as the first day they came in. Pitiful and trash. Nobody's pushing their pen. Nobody's trying to get better. Nobody's trying to work. Nobody's trying to learn from y'all ghostwriters. And shit, you got niggas writing for y'all. At least try to pick up a motherfucking skill or two from these niggas. You feel me? Niggas don't even be trying to learn from the motherfuckers. Like, you feel me? So I just think that was a cool thing to see how she's always improving and perfecting her craft over time, and you can literally see her getting better. A lot of people say, "Oh, I miss the old nigga, I miss the old nigga." Nicki has always gotten better every year when she raps. It's never decreased. It's always has increased the level and the approach. That's why you get songs like Red Ruby, because she's constantly pushing. She's constantly pushing. Now she can go back and revisit a type of essence that people like, but it's always going to be revamped and better because she's constantly improving. She's constantly learning. She's constantly being a student of the game. That's why she's still here. That's why Drake is still here, because they're constantly being students of the game. You can't, like Lil Baby. One of the reasons I feel like Lil Baby is in the position that he's in is because there's no growth. These niggas prioritize money over art, but if you prioritize the work ethic and getting better when you're already in that position, more money is gonna come, more sustainability is gonna come. You motherfuckers don't ever want to work, learn, and grow. You motherfuckers just quick money, put a song out, but you niggas still ass. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Stop being ass. I don't know what else to say to all these rappers other than to stop being ass. It's a very simple task to ask. Rapping's not that hard, in my opinion. Maybe because I'm good at it. But you know, you also have to have a brain to do it. You can't come in rapping like hubba da bubba da hibba bubba da bubba da bubba da he got da hubba da hiba da hubba da goody da bubba da bubba da bubba da do hubba da bubba da bow he got da bubba da bow wubba da bubba da bow. I got that shit get boring and repetitive over time. Push your fucking pen. Push your fucking pen. What the fuck else is going on my page before we get into? We're gonna get into Drake. I'm gonna get into Roc Nation before I get into Drake. I'm gonna save Drake for last, but I'm waiting for
But
Nicki.
your life does not. Oh my God.
Let me see what else I've been talking about. I honestly just be tweeting and going. I don't even remember anything. They're saying Some Sexy Songs for You is going to be a visual album. That's why I can't wait to talk about the Drake portion that we get into. When I get to my Drake segment of the show, we have a lot to talk about. You know what I mean? A lot to talk about. Word of the week is House Niggers. Make sure that we are retweeting the live. Make sure we're retweeting the live. We have 500 right now. Word of the week is House Nigger, and it will be a big topic tonight as we speak about Roc Nation. I gotta get on Punch Ass. I'm just scrolling through to see if there's anything else I want to talk about before I get on the topics. Warner Music. Let me go pull it up from the website. Let me go pull it up from the website then. See, this is why I scroll down my page to see if there's anything I want to talk about. So Warner Music's fourth quarter fiscal reports have came out. This is their earnings report for their investors. They have to do this because they are a publicly traded company. So we get to see the numbers, the real numbers, the unmanipulated financial records. So let's get into it. Financial highlights. Warner Music Group and Spotify announced a new multi-year agreement, and Spotify also just got into a new agreement with Universal. Music publishing delivers growth. That's a lie. Operating cash flow growth. I guess. Total revenue decreased by 5% or 4% in constant currency. Net income increased 25%. To 241 versus 193 million in the previous quarter. So they have seen some improvements. I personally think a lot of that has to do with Bruno. Operating income decreased 40%, 214 million from 354 million the prior quarter. And cash provided by operating activities has increased. So they're doing good and they're doing bad in some areas. Can you guys see? Let me make sure you guys could see. It's a little blurry. Let me zoom in on that for you. Now, why do I like to talk about Warner Music's financials? If I was to sit and comb through, I couldn't say 100% because it wouldn't be here, but a lot of money was spent in their budgets, which is why Julie got the axe and she got fired at the behest of Roc Nation and Lior and the powers that be and all the things, all the good things that we talk about. Warner Music spent a lot of money on bots, on blogs, on fake streams, on faking these sales, on faking the numbers. A lot of that went towards trying to end Nicki Minaj over the course of the last 7-8 years, and it has dwindled. A company that's supposed to be $1 billion company does not even have $1 billion in cash on hand, but is over $3 billion in debt, I believe. And a lot of the reason that they went broke is over little old Nicki Minaj, who last year made more money than Warner did in one corner. The first 3 months of the year, Nicki Minaj made more money than the whole entire record company did. And these niggas went broke trying to make a bitch pop that can't even get 1 million views on YouTube anymore. You feel me? So I just think it's funny. Let's get into the numbers a little bit. Revenue was down 4.7%. Recorded music revenue growth was impacted by a license agreement extension for an artist catalog, which resulted in $75 million of licensing revenue in the prior year quarter. In addition, recorded music growth was impacted by the termination of the distribution agreement with BMG, which resulted in $32 million less less recorded music revenue compared to the prior year, of which $16 million impacted streaming revenue and $16 million impacted physical revenue. So they're losing money on recorded music revenue growth, meaning all music that's being recorded, the master recordings, they're losing money on that. Where else are they losing money? Exclusion. Okay, so they terminated their deal with BMG. So the total revenue was up. Okay, cool. Digital revenue decreased as well for Warner Music, 2%. Recorded music streaming revenue decreased by 3.7%. Recorded music streaming revenue was up 1.5% in constant currency. Music publishing. So before this is recorded music, which would be masters. This is publishing, which would be the composition, meaning the lyrics and the words in the song. Music publishing streaming revenue increased. The decrease in total revenue was also driven by decreases across recorded music licensing revenue due to licensing extension. So I guess that would be all around the board for everybody. Artist services and expanded rights revenue and music publishing mechanical revenue, partially offset by increases in recorded music and revenue and music publishing. So they're seeing more of a dip in recorded music, but still seeing a little bit of an increase from the publishing. Operating income decreased 39.5% to 214 from 354 million, primarily due to the factors of affecting adjusted OIBDA discussed below, as well as restructuring and impairment charges of 27 million in the quarter, which includes severance costs to related. Okay, so basically, cost was cut from them firing all the bitches out the building that they fired. When I say bitches, I do mean niggas too. Yeah, I get mad when I call people bitches. A nigga could be a bitch, a girl could be a bitch, a dog could be a bitch, your mother could be a bitch, your father could be a bitch. You just might be a bitch if you're a bitch. So all the bitches that got out the Warner Music building decreased how much money it cost. They did also have to pay people for severance pay as well, as I'm reading here. $17 million decrease in net gain on divestitures related to by divestiture of certain sound recording rights. Okay. Adjusted OIBDA decreased 19.5% to 363 million from 451 million. Sorry, guys. This is the first time I'm reading the whole report myself while I'm on live with you guys. So I'm just trying to get a feel of what's going on. So the net income, the overall net income, if you don't know what a net income is, then you must not, like, you get a paycheck, so you should know what a net income is. increased to 241 million from 193 million. Which is still, in my opinion, like I know some of these numbers sound big, but you have to understand a company versus a label. For the entire company, this is still piss poor. It's supposed to be $1 billion company, and it's not right now. Net income did increase, which means whatever changes they have made over there is helping them. So they went up to 41 million from 193 million. Sorry, guys, I'm reading the comments. That's why I stopped. So where was we at here, right? Okay. Primarily due to the factors described above and the impact of exchange rates on the company's euro-denominated debt, resulting in a $61 million gain in the quarter compared to a $39 million loss in the prior year. So that, I guess, would be a good thing. In the year prior, last year at this time, they were taking a $39 million loss. But again, I said they were spending a lot of money on bots, on faking streams, on blog advertisement posts, trying to give people radio to block certain artists like Nicki. Nicki's one of the biggest artists that they spent millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars on and went into debt trying to push her out. This is not something I'm making up. This is something she's been speaking about for the last year. Warner Music has spent a lot of money trying to push artists where they're not seeing a return from these artists. And so it's resulted in a company going down in revenue. As of December 31st, 2024, the company has a cash balance of $802 million, but are in debt $3.955 billion. So I can only imagine how much dick sucking and how much favors in the industry they have to do with the debt that they're in for them to keep afloat. A lot of dick must have to get sucked, figuratively and literally. A lot of stomachs must be pumped full of cum with a $3 billion debt. This is, we'll say $4 billion debt. $3.955 billion, that's a $4 billion debt. It was a $2 billion debt last time I checked, if I remember from the last time that I reported on it. So I know that there's a lot of dick sucking going on in the Warner building. I don't. There's a lot of dick sucking going on, you know, for them to try and get their money back up. Cash provided by operating activities increased 13% to 332 million in the quarter compared to 293 million prior. Any other important highlights? Recorded music revenue down 6.9. I'll finish diving into this when I'm not on live. But basically, you guys, Warner's still in debt, $4 billion, still going broke, still bums. Y'all see, they threw Bruno Mars out. They said, nigga, we tried to put all this money into Cardi B. It didn't work. That bitch ain't even got, wasting money. Let me show you what it looked like when you lose your budget. Let me show you what it looked like when you lose your budget. Let me show you what it looked like when you lose your motherfucking budget out this bitch. Let me show you what it looks like when you lose your budget. 5 days ago, they have not even reached 837,000 views on Cardi B's new song. Elliot Graham said, "This is Cardi. We will not be paying for bots for this botched tour anymore." You see how that was a better rhyme than these bitches could come up with? Yeah. So 837,000 views 5 days ago for a bitch that's supposed to be an A-lister in Nicki Minaj's competition. You'll never see the day. Bitch, your career is up. Dat Piff, 25,000 views. Cardi B's YouTube page has not cracked 30,000 views. This bitch is looking like an up-and-coming artist. So when I'm telling you niggas went broke and they're cutting budgets and they're cutting money and bitches is shelved, this is what I mean. Lior took the bots off Cardi page because they said we're not paying for them anymore. That's what the fuck is going on. This is piss poor. This is piss poor. Piss poor. I don't ever want to hear a bitch talk about whose competition this whore is anymore. Her competition is Offset. Both of them is having a flop off in their lives and their careers. This bitch is on TikTok selling air fresheners. Cardi B is on Instagram and TikTok selling air fresheners because her music is not selling. That's what the fuck is going on. This bitch is selling air fresheners and chicken bouillon packets, and I'm not going to stop talking about it. No A-lister should be online like an influencer selling air fresheners trying to pay their bills because their husband got $10,000 debts that they can't pay. Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Now, we off that for a second. Let me get into this Roc Nation shit that I really want to talk about. So let's have a chat, people. Let's have a chat. I'm gonna take everything off the screen. I don't really need to pull up nothing for this. We about to have a chat. New thread coming too. Y'all gonna know what the thread is about because I'm gonna talk about some of it when I get into the Drake shit. I might make a Roc Nation thread too, based on the things that I'm talking about right now. But God knows, y'all are here listening, so someone might go steal it and say they made the idea now since we're up here talking about it. You know how that goes. So what I want to talk about is Roc Nation always weaponizing Black culture so that if you try to go against or say you don't like something that they're doing, they say that you're going against the culture. They say you're going against your own people. They say they use they use things like domestic violence so that if you say you don't like Megan Thee Stallion, then they say you're victim shaming because you don't like Megan, or you're not for Black people because you didn't understand Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, and hoopty hoopty whoopty whoopty fruity scoopty motherfucking poopty doopity doop motherfucking doop. You know what? Before I even get into the topic, let me play this song because this is exactly how I feel about this shit right here. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel about this shit. Okay, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel about this shit. And these tactics. This is exactly how I feel. I'm gonna probably get copyrighted for this too on YouTube. I don't care. I'll edit it out. This is how I feel about Roc Nation. Kanye ate this beat though. Scoopity scoop. That's how the fuck I feel about Roc Nation and these damn shit that we doing. That's how I feel about Roc Nation, people. Scoopity scoop. Yeah, it was a real Gemini. And that's exactly how I feel about this bullshit. People, make sure we retweeting the live. Make sure we retweeting the live. Make sure we retweeting the live. So, yeah, people. We're fresh. Hold on, because Punch made a tweet that I wanted to say. I wanted to speak on too, because that brings me into this before I go in. Where this nigga Punch tweet at? Where you at, Punch? Get your fat ass out here, Punch. Get your fat ass out here, nigga. Get your fat ass out here, Punch. Got something to say your fat ass too. Punch said, seeing all of the comment, mind you, first of all, for those of you who don't know, this is the president of TDE, co-founder, and one of Kendrick's pimps, and Scissors too, and Dochi's. They pimping niggas over there. Seeing all of the commentary surrounding the Super Bowl performance is showing that we lost sight of what we always fought for, to be who we are as an artist of hip hop culture. Since when did we want to fit in with the mainstream? Sure, we want the mainstream platforms, but only to do us authentically. That's what always made hip hop so appealing. So let me combat this really quick. The reason why I can't get down with this cool ass statement, it's a true statement. What he said, there's nothing wrong with what he said. The fact that they're using this as a shield to deflect from the fact that people don't like what was going on. So let's just get into the facts. I wish I had this shit written down because I like to go 1, 2. I like bullet points. So number one, this was never about the culture. This entire Super Bowl was given to Kendrick Lamar from Jay-Z to spite Drake because he said, "What big as the Super Bowl?" Every lyric that Drake has used to brag, they have used to tear him down. He talked about SZA, they took SZA away from him. He talks about the Super Bowl, they take the Super Bowl away from him. He talks about being bigger than Michael Jackson, they give Kendrick a more viewed Super Bowl than Michael Jackson. Everything that Drake said out his mouth, they're trying to use to spite him. That's all that's going on. This is all a master plan that's being set up by who? By a house nigger named Jay and his company. I won't give Jay-Z that much credit because it's not just him. It's him being the house nigger for the other coons that he's house niggering for. But the part that I say that this shit right here is a whole crunk of bullshit from Punch's fat ass. And somebody make sure Punch fat ass get this. And make sure y'all get Punch hear him. You call him a fat ass. Because this is the shit academics and Joe won't talk about. But you are a fat ass, lying ass bitch for this, okay? I mean, I'm not talking shit. You is pretty hefty, my nigga. You got too much money not to be in the gym either, you fat bitch. But all respect to Punch, though. I fuck with Punch. I'm just talking shit. I gotta call it like I see it. When you being a fat bitch, I gotta call you a fat bitch. When I feel like you being a real nigga, I say you being a real nigga. It ain't personal. Today you a fat bitch. Tomorrow you might be a real nigga. That's just the world we live in. It's called being objective and being real. So today you're a fat bitch, Punch. Tomorrow you might be a real nigga. Who knows? Some days you are. Some days you're not. So back to what I was saying. Number one, Kendrick, Punch, and everybody else knows there's nothing wrong if it was just the sport of hip hop. If we were leaving it on the sport of hip hop, two niggas battling to see who's the best, that's cool. But that's not what's going on. Kendrick has aligned himself with people who he know is goofy. People who he know are using the system and the machine to try and destroy another man's legacy. Drake ain't never tried to destroy Kendrick's legacy. Drake has always asserted that he's better than these niggas. He's that nigga. He's that guy. He's the GOAT. These niggas not fucking with him. He feel like he rap better than them. He feel like he make better music than them. He feel like he write better than them. He feel like them niggas is not touching him. But I've never seen Drake be so corny as to go to a bunch of house niggers, even with him being half white Jewish, and try to systematically remove someone's legacy or their career. Even as it pertains to the Meek Mill situation. That was for the sport of rap. And Meek started that shit with him. Drake ate him the fuck up. It happened. They went about it. Drake talked to him. They moved on. They're in a good place. They did music together. That's called sportsmanship. That's called keeping rap like basketball. That's called when we get on this court, I'm trying to light your ass up. But when we get off this court, we all a part of the same league. And it's all respect for us making it to the league. But when you align yourself and you are now trying to systematically push somebody out, that's when it becomes corny. So again, this is a tactic that TDE likes to use. And I think they got this from Jay-Z because if you guys don't know, Top and Punch are very good friends with Jay-Z's gay ass. And so a lot of plays that they have get set up from them being cool with him and being around a nigga, just like the Super Bowl play. So again, last year, when it was for the sport of rap, when I felt like Drake was getting his karma for being a corny ass nigga to Nicki, thank you. I'm all for that. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with the sport of it. But when it is a systematic push coming down the pipeline to try and remove someone's legacy because you feel like they're making too much money, they're getting too big for their bridges, and you can't control them, that's when it becomes a problem. Because if it can happen to Drake and Nicki, it can happen to you. The only difference is you niggas don't have what Drake and Nicki has. You niggas could never go against the machine and still be here, still going number one, still popping your shit, still going platinum, putting out number one albums, selling out billion streams, sold out tours, all that. You niggas could never. You niggas don't have the fan base in real life. A lot of the things that you niggas have get from you being planted and placed here for agendas, Kendrick, and you are one of those. I now see that you are in the house nigger club. You are in the house nigger club. And so, July, I see you switched over to YouTube. I didn't know all the comments came at one place. And so, what does Katie say? I saw a TikTok where someone mentioned Jay-Z ran a hate train on T-Pain back in the day. So I guess there's a paper trail of him doing stuff like this. There is a paper trail of him doing stuff like this. Him and his wife. From all the R&B singers that could have challenged Beyonce, they got the motherfuckers out of here. All the rappers that they felt like could come for Jay Crown, they tried to get them niggas the fuck out of here. Unfortunately for them, there's two niggas named Drake and Nicki who just came up the ranks and just kept rising higher and higher and higher and higher and higher to the point where they've surpassed everybody. Now, they're where they should be in their legacy era. They're still out here putting hits out with the new niggas, and the rest of you old niggas can't do that. Nicki Drake is in a prime. Really, how they still in a prime 17 years in? I don't understand it. It's a different type of shit that we're seeing. That's not the topic right now. The topic right now is them using Black culture as a deflection from people not liking things. Just because we did not like Kendrick's Super Bowl performance does not mean that we don't understand Black culture. It doesn't mean we don't understand the messages that Kendrick was trying to put in. But Kendrick only used those messages again as another way to try and play in Drake's face, as if to say, "This is my culture. You're not a part of it, and this is what it looks like." You still were using it to try and diss Drake, and it was a he ha ha get you gotcha moment. Because no, Drake did not grow up in Black culture, but Drake is a nigger at the end of the day. He's a half nigger. He's a nigger. His daddy's a nigger. His daddy is blacker than my black ass. Drake is black at the end of the day. Yes, he does talk like this, and he does talk like the white woman that he was raised by, and he does act like a very white boy, but at the end of the day, Drake does have nigger in his all up through his blood. And one thing he's not doing is cooning around and being a house nigger. One thing Drake has always done is try to elevate and push the culture in the mainstream and make sure that we have a voice, put other people on. Kendrick don't put people on like the way that Drake puts people on. Kendrick does not elevate rap and make it look as profitable as Drake has done for the last 10 years, him along with Nicki, showing that male and female rap is profitable and can be more profitable than pop music, and now it is. That is on the backs of what Nicki and Drake has done. And so it's always a deflection coming from this camp or this side. And I don't just mean TDE. I mean niggas that's aligned with Jay-Z's camel face gay ass. You know what I'm saying? Even as it pertains to Megan Thee Stallion. When people were saying that they didn't like Megan's music or they don't like her as a person, it turned into, you're victim shaming her, or if we don't believe her, it's, oh, you don't believe the victim, and victim, she got shot. You have to like her because she got shot. Bitches get shot every day, B, especially where I'm from. Niggas get shot every fucking day, B. Niggas get shot every day. That mean I gotta like a bitch because she got shot? I see niggas get shot all the time. Y'all stay trying to weaponize situations as a way for people to not like someone. Oh, if you don't like Meek Mill, you're against prison reform. The type of shit they be peddling over there. If you don't agree with these cool clown ass niggas, then they tell you you're not for your own culture. Meanwhile, right? And this is what they do. They play in our face. I seen a tweet that said, we're doing great in Black History Month. Beyonce won a Grammy and Kendrick did the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, we're still systematically oppressed. Jay-Z is still aligning himself and with people who are trying to take the culture away from Black people and make it mixed and white. Jay-Z is still out here trying to erase the legacies of the most powerful Black people in hip-hop. How does that preserve the culture? How is that representing Black History Month in any way, shape, or form? And he's doing it at the behest of white men like Leor Cohen. Now he done aligned himself and became their go-to house nigger. You know, even like with the Colin Kaepernick situation, Jay-Z is their go-to house nigger. Imagine having Kendrick at the Super Bowl with all these Black ass messages and Black culture, quote unquote, which they're using to deflect from the fact that it really was just Drake disses. It really had nothing to do with the culture for real. Imagine Colin Kaepernick getting kicked out of the NFL and not being able to make a living for his family with the thing he's trained to do his whole life. Talented enough to get drafted to the NFL, which everybody is not talented enough to make it to the big leagues. But he gets there and he tries to stand up for Black culture. He takes a knee. They remove him and then they put Jay-Z and they give us some music at the halftime show to try and make up for the fact that they're racist as fuck. And like we didn't catch these niggas on Jamie Foxx's camera measuring players' dicks on the field trying to see which one they was going to line up. But that's the fucking Black culture that they're telling you that we don't respect if we don't agree with Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. No one gives a fuck. Fuck the messages. We're not talking about the messages. Clap for him and his Kumbaya Martin Luther King motherfucking messages. Clap for him if you're Black. Good for him. We're happy that he gave us the messages. The performance was whack at the end of the day. And me, and I always have to preface, I am a performing arts student. First of all, let me say this. Niggas I know in real life, people that I have trained under, taught me how to dance, people I know for real, were at the Super Bowl and they booked it as a job. I'm happy for them. I don't mean I have to like it. I didn't like the performance. Of course the dancers was going to dance their ass off. That's what they get paid to do. They're professional dancers. But overall, it was very lackluster. When we're looking at every super halftime show in totality, it was very underwhelming. It has nothing to do with not understanding messages. It has nothing to do with not liking Black culture. Cool. Just because there were messages in it don't mean that shit was good. Just because it was thought out and executed don't mean it was good. Who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck. Cool, there were messages in it. Clap, clap. Uphold that shit in your real life. You niggas not upholding the messages every day that you're. Now I see so many motherfuckers. I see so many hood rat ass niggas on my Facebook that I grew up with. Hood rat ass bitches, hood rat ass niggas, bottom of the barrel gutter rap trench babies. Talking about y'all just don't get it. This was for black culture. Bitch, you don't get it. You're saying that because someone broke that shit down for you on YouTube and now you acting like you got it. We got it. Okay. Uncle Tom, the black student, Uncle Sam, and this, and black culture, and we built this country on our backs, and American flags, and red, white, and blue. Okay. Cool for the messages. The performance was whack. But now, if you say Kendrick's performance was whack, you're going against black culture. Now, if you say Kendrick's performance was black, you're going against black culture. If you say SZA was rolling around on the stage looking like Peppa Pig with a lip-syncing mic, you're going against black culture. SZA got up there and looked like Peppa the fucking Pig rolling around in the fucking mud. Like a fucking pork sausage getting ready to get cooked up on the grill. It is not our fault. DJ Mustard got up there looking one hamburger away from bursting out his shirt. Kendrick Lamar was out of breath. Do y'all see how long I've been talking? I'm not out of breath yet. I'm doing all these long ass run-on sentences and I'm not even breathing and I still ain't ran out of breath. That nigga had a whole 12 months to prepare for this shit and that nigga was still out of breath. You understand? That nigga was still out of breath. That nigga had a whole year to perform to prepare for this. And that nigga out there like, okay, like us, no, they couldn't even breathe. Horrible preparation. Put all that thought into dissing Drake and none of that thought into getting on the treadmill. Then got up there, right? Number 2, outside of the cooning. I won't let this go by. Jay-Z is currently being accused of art aping, sexually assaulting, because I'm starting to get better with the words I can and cannot use on Twitch, on YouTube. Art aping, sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl, is accused of having sex with a 14-year-old Foxy Brown when he was 23 years old. And if it is proven that he is Rymer's father, that would mean he would have fathered that child when he was 23 with a 16-year-old girl. So you're over there running around with alleged pedophiles. I'm saying it that way because we're on stream. You're over there running around with alleged pedophiles, and I said this last time I was on stream. Your messaging is they're not like us, while you made a diss song that applies to the nigga that gave you the Super Bowl halftime show. And then Jay-Z, you nasty Kimmel, lip, big, ugly ass, gay ass, dick sucking motherfucker, you dirty bitch. You using them little kids. You using your daughters out there to deflect from the fact that you got allegations of art aping a 13-year-old girl. You keep popping out with your daughters, trying to deflect from the fact that you have these allegations. Leave them little ass girls out of it. Lead them to be with their mother. Forcing them girls to go up there so nobody can't talk about how Kendrick is singing about pedophiles and you're a pedophile. And then no one calls him out. No one calls out the hypocrisy. If it was Drake calling someone a woman beater and then Drake was hanging around woman beaters, we would not hear the end of it on the internet. We wouldn't. And yes, I know I was one of the people that said this is what Kendrick could use against Drake. You have a history of being around little girls. Not one of these little girls said Drake ever tried to touch on them, and they damn sure was not 13 years old, although 16 is not better. No one has come out and said Drake has had sex with a minor. That's not an accusation on his head. But Jay-Z has multiple accusations of him having sex with a minor. Why the fuck was you humping on that minor? Because she was lying on your dead mama. I don't your dead mama. I don't your dead mama. I don't your dead mama. Jay-Z has mad accusations of him humping on a minor. Minors. Which I think is cool and nobody's going to say anything about it. Ebro. Ooh, Ebro, you dirty big back bitch. Let me get on you next. You dirty big back bitch, Ebro. Let me get on you next, you dirty big back bitch. You dirty big back bitch, Ebro. Let me get on you next, Ibrahim. I ain't never liked you, bitch. I ain't never liked Ebro a day in my life. You dirty coon ass house nigger. Another house nigger. Another house nigger. I ain't never liked this nigga a day in my life. Let me find the tweet so I could go in on this nigga. Ain't never like what? Ebro's a bitch. Word to my mom. Ebro been a bitch. Been a bitch. Been a bitch. But let me pull it up so y'all can see why he's a bitch. Fucking house niggers. That's the word of the week. A whole bunch of house niggers cooning for the motherfucking man. A bunch of fucking house niggers cooning for the fucking man. That's all I'm seeing all around me. I don't like it. It's not what I stand for. It's not what I stand for. Ebro. So boom. First of all, I'm not even gonna play this whole clip. Let's hear some of what Ebro had to say because I'm reading fast. That was my reading fast voice. Because before I show y'all, let me add this on the screen. Ebro, you bitch ass nigga. Ebro, you big fat, big back, nasty, sloppy mammoth from Ice Age, looking at dirty beard, having dirty dick ass nigga. Let me look what I'm looking for if I really get on you. I just want to cuss you out, you dirty bitch. Looking like Santa Claus on Christmas Day, you big jolly bitch. You big jolly bitch, Ebro. I don't like you, bitch. I ain't never liked you, you big jolly bitch. Running around looking like an oversized motherfucking sucked on Jolly Rancher, you big fat bitch. Sorry, this nigga pissed me off. I can't even get to what I'm saying. This nigga done pissed me off so bad. I cannot stand this bitch. Ebro bitch ass. I can't stand this nigga. I ain't never liked this nigga day in my life. I'm always finding myself having to cuss this nigga out.
That's what the Super Bowl is for. That's what people.
And the main part that pissed me off is he called Drake a sickness to the culture. Drake is a lot of things. A lot of things that I agree with. Drake is a snake. Drake is a little white boy at heart. He might be a little bisexual the way he be acting. Drake is a lot of things. But to go as far as to call him a sickness to the culture that him and his female counterpart, Nicki Minaj, have carried this shit on their motherfucking backs, my nigga. A sickness? Nigga, you might not still have a job if this nigga wasn't carrying the culture the way he's carried it. You might not even have a job at Apple Music if he didn't lift them niggas the way he did. He carried Apple Music on his motherfucking back. He did not do all of that for this type of disrespect. He only did it for the type of disrespect I give Drake is warranted. It's for being a fake ass nigga. I ain't never tried to erase his legacy in culture. That's all be Drake Graham, niggas. You stupid. A sickness, nigga. You're a sickness to this culture. That's why you're sitting up here with all these light and bright motherfuckers on your show. That's why you sit up there with Nadeska who doesn't have a clue about culture. Nigga, you know not about my culture. You last year tried to say Doja Cat has one of the best rap albums you ever heard in your life, and you lied. Who are you? And what are those? We're friends. They're not foes. Humpty Dumpty had a fall. We don't know. That's the type of shit you was championing for, you coon ass nigga. Ooh, I can't stand niggas like this. Ooh. Let's get into what this bitch ass nigga had to say about my GOAT.
Get out there and do. They get up there and they play everyone's favorite songs. That's the job. Well, I've never known Kendrick Lamar to get up in front of people and just do what they expect. It's never happened. When did that happen? At what concert? At what award show? Where? Show me.
I think it dawned on me yesterday. It was like he literally now has made it. He's never compromised at any point.
Never.
Now, in his lack of compromising, he's become the biggest he's ever been.
So again, let's talk about this lack of compromise. They said he's never been compromised. I don't even know where I'm looking for right now, so I'm so flustered. Like I just said, all of these things that you're seeing, Kendrick is now benefiting from the system that they're saying that he is not compromised by. Like I've been telling y'all, and I'm going to make it abundantly clear and lay it out for y'all soon. I've been waiting for the right moment. I feel like tomorrow was the perfect time. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's the perfect time to lay it all out. Kendrick is working at the behest of Jay-Z, who is working at the behest of a whole bunch of white people to get Drake out. Again, house nigger-ish activities. He's never been compromised, but like I just said, he's running around with a pedophile. He's running around with a man that's accused of touching on little girls and little boys. That just ain't come out yet. You're running around with a man that's accused of touching on children, but they're trying to say that he's not. I saw what Gilly said, July. He's running around with a man who's accused of being a pedophile. So again, that's already a number one compromisation because you made a song, the biggest song of your career at this point, saying how you just won Grammys for how you don't like pedophiles, but you're so compromised, just like the rest of black media, that y'all will overlook the fact that this man is really being accused of touching on little girls. But then y'all went around, right? Every waking moment, paid for millions of dollars worth of bots, millions of dollars worth of blog posts, lying on Nicki Minaj's husband, who's never been accused of touching a child in his life. For as long as air has been breathable, the grass has been green, the sky has been blue, and Jay-Z has been a camel. Has Kenneth Petty ever been accused in his life of touching on a child? That's never happened. But you know who has been accused of touching on children? You know who? Jay-Z. And we know for 10 facts, we know for 50 facts, we know for 100 facts that there's no alleged that he was fucking on Foxy Brown when she was 14. That's a hip hop fact. I said a hip hop fact. You don't stop. That's a fact. You were picking up Foxy Brown from school when she was 14. You groomed her. You fucked on her. You played in her face. You mentally abused her. And though she might not come out and say it no more, she was on your ass when y'all was at odds, and a lot of tea was spilled. So even if y'all don't want to take this 13-year-old case at face value, Jay-Z was fucking on Foxy Brown when she was a child. There's no alleged on that. I won't never say alleged on that. You were fucking on her when she was a teenager, my nigga. That's facts. That's facts of life. You were fucking, Jay-Z was fucking on Foxy Brown when she was a teenager. Oh, y'all gonna forgive him because it was a long time ago? Oh, it don't matter because it was a long time ago. You're gonna forgive him. Y'all gonna forgive him for fucking on a 14-year-old that he was picking up from school as a grown-ass man? You're gonna forgive him? Y'all think he just all of a sudden woke up and decided to stop fucking on 14-year-old girls when he's been doing that? Allegedly fathered a child with a teenage girl? Oh, but nobody has anything to say about that because that's House Nigga Jay. That's House Nigger Jay. We can't say nothing about House Nigger Jay. Roll the clip, Keith. Roll the motherfucking clip on these niggas. Roll the clip. Let me pull up another tab. Roll the clip on these niggas. I'm not playing with you niggas. I'm not playing with the hypocrisy. None of that. Keep it fair all around the board. Sit up and say a nigga's not compromised that's running around with a pedophile. A white man telling me that. At that. How a white man gonna tell me what's going on in my culture? Rosenberg, you already know what it is on this side of town when it comes to the barbs and shit. You don't even want to set yourself up for that type of failure. You goofy. I always gotta roll the motherfucking clip.
A 16-year-old girl did it.
Roll the clip.
Which is
pedophile.
A 16-year-old girl.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Certified rock boy, certified pedophile. By his own admission, 16 is weird.
A 16-year-old girl. A 16-year-old girl. A 16-year-old girl. A 16-year-old girl did it. A 16-year-old girl did it, you know, which is odd, but, you know, like I say, we grow up fast.
Huh? What did you say, Mr. Pedo?
A 16-year-old girl did it, you know, which is odd, but, you know, like I say, we grow up fast.
I love Jay, and I'm not. I want to say that too. And I just spoke to Jay this morning.
How is the sex? Is he hung like a horse?
Oh my
God, that's what Artie says.
He's unbelievable.
Is he?
Jay's one. Let me tell you something. No one can do what Jay and I do. Like for real. It's a trainer in this industry that I have genuine love for. Like real diehard love for. And it's Jay. For real.
You're sprung. That was her first. Art, you think she and J Bone? You don't have to acknowledge it, Foxy. Just Art.
Maybe some foreplay.
Oh,
maybe
no,
a what?
Me.
Some foreplay.
Bonification boning.
Maybe foreplay. So I look like
his mouth has been on your breast before. Is what Art is saying.
Oh yeah, you think that?
Yeah, I think
you have to remember. I'm a lot younger. Than,
exactly, and so is Beyonce. He likes him younger.
Never, not once denied fucking on that old ass camel.
I just needed a person who can take that position, that, you know, girl versus guy call and response, because that's what it is. It's just a fun girl versus guy type of thing.
He was like, okay, why don't we just talk about real life?
Again, before we get into the lyrics of the song, Jay-Z told Foxy Brown to rap about their real life. The song was recorded not when she was 16, when she was about 14 or 15. telling a 14 or 15-year-old girl rap about our real life, and these were the lyrics.
And I was like, give me 20 minutes.
Please don't give a fuck how you move with them other mommies. I push the Z, eating shrimp scampi with rocks larger than life. Fuck them Reebok broads, you made it known who your wife was.
I've been in since I was 15 years old, so it was like really getting a divorce. And
I guess sometimes people forget you started very young.
I started at 15, for real, real age.
It show.
25, and that's the real age.
It show.
Yeah.
I mean, they say we keeping it real. We talking real talk.
Right. No, for real. Like Jay could tell you, I would go from the studio and he'll have to pick me up from school and take me to the studio. Like I said, we have a different relationship. We have a special relationship, and Jay knows because Nas and I and Jay-Z and I are two different friends.
Like an ordinary point of view. It's like very controversial. You know, you got to speak about it. So it's cool. It's cool.
You guys get along pretty well.
Yeah. Fox is she's a baby, but she listens to me. You know what I mean? She's tough. You know what I mean? She's a brat, but she listens to me, so it's cool. You know what I mean? Baby girl, she's good. She's cool people.
Allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right. I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce.
When she was a teenager. Let's get into it. Where is this the right? Did I click on it? I didn't even click on that. You see how this should be doing? Hold on. In 1994, Foxy was turning 16 because her birthday is in September. Jay-Z was 25. That is what I would call pedophilia. Now, boom. Once again, Jay-Z and his family covering up sexual assault, but these are the type of people that Kendrick hangs around. University investigation found basketball player Naziah Carter, the nephew of Jay-Z, assaulted two female students. According to reports, an investigation took place in October after the two women claimed that the 20-year-old basketball star sexually assaulted them. They reported that Carter forced them to perform fellatio, oral sex on him. Carter has since been found responsible for the assault and was suspended but never arrested. These are the type of demons we're dealing with. Nas Carter of Roc Nation Sports. Jay-Z's nephew. These are the type of people that TDE and Kendrick Lamar like to align themselves around. So to sit up and say that a nigga is not compromised when they're hanging around niggas who are accused of fucking on teenagers and covering up sexual assaults that niggas have been found guilty for in their own family. Oh my God. But the bloggers aren't talking about that. Ebro's not talking about that. Joe Budden won't get up and talk about that. Oh my gosh. But Drake is so bad, and Jay-Z's so perfect, and Kendrick's not compromising. Con. House niggas all around, like I keep saying. No criminal charges were ever filed, but he left the school. The nephew of entertainers Jay-Z and Beyonce, the New York native, was one of Hopkins' first UW recruits. I always have to go over this because we always have to bring attention to it. Hove got a young girl. Still not quite 21. So high strung. Introduce yourself. Hi, Miss Thing. You're 19. We found out that was a lie. He met Beyonce when she was 16 in the studio. So he likes them young, like Wendy said. Oh, wait. Not Jay-Z beating on Yeah, you such a man. 10, like Tina and the... Not Jay-Z beating on women in the hallway after the concert. Oh, my God. I mean, oh, my God. But these are the people Kendrick is around. These are the people that TDE loves so much. Right? Fox, what you had to say?
Said I fuck with Nas and now they say it's AZ. But on the low, real nigga was Jay-Z. Nas and now they say it's AZ. But on the low, real nigga was Jay-Z.
So Jay-Z Foxy Brown coming out her own mouth on an unreleased record saying she fucked Jay-Z when she was underage. Wow. Run it back one more time.
Listen to Foxy.
Said I fuck with Nas and Abby say it's AZ. But on the low, real nigga was Jay-Z. Nas and Abby say it's AZ. But on the low, real nigga was Jay-Z. Stab the nigga, baby.
We're never gonna let this go. Not teenage Foxy dancing. Not Jay getting a lap dance from a teenager. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not Jay-Z getting a lap dance from a teenager. Oh my gosh. Well, would you looky there? Would you looky that? I mean, wow. It's almost like he likes little girls. And he likes boys too. Comparing dick sizes with niggas and shit. Having meetings in wine cellars with NFL coaches in basements at 4 a.m, sucking dick allegedly and figuratively, at least allegedly, because we don't know, but sucking dick for deals with the NFL. Jigaboo, 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 jigaboo. I won't take my foot off you or nobody up over there trying to act like you're not a certified cool ass house nigger. You and all them niggas around you. Do not get on Drake if you're not going to keep it fair all around the board. Okay? And that's what I ask of all you media niggas. You niggas out here cooning. Back to Ebro bitch ass and his crew. Talking about uncompromised. Yeah. All right.
By far surpassing any expectation he ever even had.
Uncompromised, but Kendrick was allegedly beating on his wife. Uncompromised, but TDE allegedly had 2 niggas sexually assaulting employees. Uncompromised, but these niggas is fake woke. Uncompromised, but a white nigga got to tell you that a black nigga's uncompromised. Fuck out my face with this shit.
Why would he compromise now?
I need what do I need? This white nigga telling me this white nigga shouldn't be on this show. Tell these white niggas have an opinion. I don't get up and talk about fucking country music. I don't get up and fucking talk about AC/DC and the motherfucking Beatles. Why you niggas always want to talk about what we doing?
Well, and by the way, remember the Super Bowl, they invite you.
That's the whole point. They invited him because he dissed Drake, and Drake said big is the Super Bowl. But you knew that because you work at Apple Music with the Super Bowl. So let's get on Ebro really quick. Ebro is the global editorial head of hip hop and R&B at Apple Music. Apple Music has a partnership with Roc Nation and the NFL to bring you the Super Bowl halftime show. So betcha, by golly, because of his job, he's not even allowed to say anything negative about Kendrick because he's getting paid to what? Promote the halftime show. So because his coon ass gets his pockets lined from these events, he's going to say whatever they tell him to, and he's going to sound like he's being objective, like he wasn't given a narrative from his program directors and all the other people that's telling him what the fuck he gotta say. All that dick in your mouth, Ebro, and I'm surprised that you can even speak. About 10 dicks down your throat that you gargling on like mouthwash. I'm surprised you could get a sentence out, you coon ass nigga. Fuck wrong with these niggas? I don't care. I don't care if niggas is giving their real opinions, but niggas not giving their real opinions. Niggas give their paid and brought for opinions. And the same thing they're doing is the same thing they did to Nicki back in 2017. Same formula, same scripts, just flipped a little bit. Same people coming out to push the fucking narratives. Listen, I'm a Drake fan, but not as much as I'm a Nicki fan. But so I won't be in the field for Drake as much as y'all niggas. You dedicated motherfuckers that are dedicated to Drake 24 hours a day. Y'all better learn. So y'all better start looking at the Barb's old tweets. Start watching my motherfucking lives. Getting motherfucking field. Learn y'all something to combat this shit. Cause I'm not Drake's mouthpiece. I'm not here to swing for that nigga. I love the nigga, and I'm gonna not swing for him. I'm just gonna talk about the injustices. But y'all niggas that's supposed to be in the field for him. Y'all see how they giving it up. Y'all better get in that motherfucking field. Shit's getting real. Shit's getting real in the field for Drake. You niggas better suit the fuck up and swing for y'all nigga and preserve his legacy. I ain't never gonna let my nigga go out bad because I love me some Aubrey Drake Graham. That's one of my top 3 favorite artists in the history of music. I love me some Aubrey. Why? Because that catalog is different. That don't mean he's not a snake. That don't mean that, and that's the thing. I'm gonna let Drake get his lashes because he need to. Because again, like I always say, if Young Money was moving like a family unit and niggas weren't being mad because they couldn't get no pussy from their sister, you incestual niggas, then none of this would be happening. Because y'all be a united front, and niggas would be too scared to even come at y'all because the type of pull that y'all have apart. Imagine if y'all was together. But guess what? It's not Nicki's fan base job to defend Drake, and it's not Drake's fan base job to defend Drake. Because Drake was bringing out Cardi B when niggas was putting billions of dollars into that bench and pumping her up trying to get Nicki out. So all this karma that you getting, nigga, I don't give a fuck that you're getting your karma. So now we about to slowly lead into our Drake segment. Pull this shit off the screen real quick. First of all, let me, you know what I'm saying, before I go in on Drake, I obviously got to celebrate. I'm getting new Drake music tomorrow. Let's pull up Crying and Chanel. This is why he's the GOAT. This is why he's the fucking GOAT. This is why Drake is the GOAT.
Shorty right here crying in the middle of Chanel. All those tears of joy from your eyes, I can't tell. She say things I do for her, I did for someone else. I'm just trying to help, make me feel bad about myself. Like my love language ain't felt down. I just wanna ride with you. I just wanna ride. I just wanna go out. I don't wanna catch my vibe. I just wanna ride with you. I just wanna fall out.
The snippet sound better than Kendrick Cole catalog. Run it back.
Shorty right here crying in the middle of Chanel. All those tears of joy from your eyes, I can't tell. She say things I do for her, I did for someone else. I'm just trying to help, make me feel bad about myself. Like my love language ain't felt down. I just wanna ride with you. I just wanna ride. I just wanna go out. I don't wanna catch my vibe.
I'm telling you, first of all, I have this feeling that the album tomorrow is going to be crazy. Drake, let me tell you this too. If you disappoint me, bitch, you're to the wolves. If the album is not good, bitch, I'm washing my hands. Everybody can have their way with you. You better not be in the middle of a hate train, nigga, and come with some whack ass music. I'm not playing with you, Aubrey. It better be just as good as this snippet. I wish you could look at me right now in the camera so I could tell you to your face, nigga, but I'm not ready to get on camera yet. I'll be on this camera in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna start looking at you niggas in your faces and saying the shit I gotta say. Nigga, this shit better not be trash, Aubrey. This motherfucking album better not be trash, bitch. It's the heat up to your solo album that you got coming. It cannot be trash. I need every song to be a hit. I need it to be cohesive. I need it to sound great. I have high hopes based on the snippets, but I had high hopes based on the music I heard before For All the Dogs, and that shit was trash. So don't play with me this go around. Let me tell you how embarrassing it was, right? But I was so excited for All the Dogs because all the music Drake did, the On the Radar freestyle, Slime You Out, he was coming crazy, right? I'm on Facebook, like where I like the only personal social media I have is Facebook. The rest of it is just Casey. I'm on Facebook talking to the people that I know in real life, not you niggas online that I parlay with. The niggas I know in real life, swinging for Aubrey. Drake album about to be crazy. This shit come out tomorrow. Drake. I heard that shit. I was so disappointed. I was so upset. I turned that shit off. I was so bad. Even to this day, I try to go back. I can't. There's like 4 songs on there that's bearable. Absolutely ridiculous. You could tell Lil Yachty helped him pick the track list. Don't embarrass me like that again. On some real shit, do not embarrass me like that again. Nigga, could not embarrass me like that again. Nigga, I ain't playing with you. But not get the fuck up and embarrass me tomorrow, nigga. I ain't playing with you. Now, let me tell you why I don't give a fuck about Drake getting his lashings, and I hope he gets more. Oh, I hope you niggas better not be done giving Drake. Drake needs to learn his lesson. Drake needs to learn his lesson. Drake Cardi. Can I find the video where he did that bullshit? Drake, Cardi. Oh yeah. This is problem number 1. This is problem number 1. You pussy ass DL bisexual fake bitch ass nigga. This is shit that make me don't like Drake. I always keep my left foot on his neck, but I take the right one off. You brought this bitch out in the middle of a hate train, not once, but twice. Not once. Not once. Legendary. Huh? So Drake, let me tell you something, bitch. Oh, y'all couldn't even see it. Y'all couldn't even see it. Hold on. Let's run that back. Brought this bitch out not once. Not once, but twice. Brought this bitch out not once. Different outfit, different day, different show. Nigga, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if Nikki forgave you and God came down here and told me to forgive you myself, bitch. It would be a long, cold day in hell before I have you forgive you for that bullshit. But on the flip side of that, screen should try. But on the flip side of that, I really it's my shit. It's my shit. Can I hear myself? Am I talking here? All right, I see it. On the flip side of that, I'm always just gonna speak on what's right and what's not right is that Jay-Z and Lior and all the other powers that be and Lucian and all these niggas really trying to pack you up. That's not okay. And I'm always on the side of what's right. I'm always gonna speak for what's right, but I'm also gonna call out bullshit when I see bullshit. You shouldn't be around them little girls. You shouldn't have switched up on Nick or when you had Jay Prince threatening Lil Wayne and Birdman. Granted, they wasn't paying you, they wasn't paying you. You handle that shit. You don't have niggas get on the internet and make PSAs to the nigga that made your career. So at the end of the day, bitch, Drake, I got mad love and mad respect for you. And because I have so much love and respect for you, I'll always tell you about yourself. You mad corny for that nigga. And that's how the universe works. You put out corny, stupid, bitch ass shit. You get corny, stupid, bitch ass shit back. I know the album is gonna sell tomorrow. I know you're gonna do your thing. But as far as everything else, whatever money you may have lost out on, all this hate that you get and all this backlash, all the media coming at you, you deserve it. Ain't finna sit up and act like you don't deserve it, but that don't make it right just because you deserve it. I mean, everybody should be dogpiling on you, trying to erase your legacy. Like I said, it being about the sport of rap is one thing. But niggas getting paid to push agendas to try and wipe away your legacy, they're doing a horrible job at it. Still the most streamed rapper of the year. Let me say that. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna be that nigga. It's just got like 15 new diamond plaques. No one can't really just get you the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You're Drake at the end of the day. By the way, people, my Cash App is on the screen. I'll cut this motherfucking show right now. Cause let me tell you something. I have 2 new threads for y'all. 2 new threads. They're going to be epic. They're going to be legendary. They're going to be about Drake. They're going to be about Roc Nation. I'm not working for free in 2025. If you find yourself to be entertained, please, people, share the love. I appreciate everybody that's up here. If you don't got $1, retweet the live. Then we could be at 1K. We're at 777. Lucky number. Hopefully, I'm lucky enough for y'all to send some money and spread the love. My Cash App is on the screen. Send $1 if you got it. I'll take $1. I ain't gonna hit y'all up. If you want to bless me with like a 20 or something, I'll be cool with that too. But if you find yourself being entertained, if you find this being informative, if you find yourself sitting here and wanting to rock with the kid, you have to pay for Netflix. You have to pay for streaming. You have to pay for a lot of things. So pay me for my time. And all I'm texting is $1, really. So the Cash App is on the screen. If we wasn't on YouTube, I start playing music till somebody get in their right mind and send me some money. But all I'm gonna say is that if you don't have money, retweet. If you do and you find yourself being entertained, pay the people that you find yourself being entertained by. Support them in that way. Put money in their pocket so that they don't have to go suck dick like Kendrick does to make money. I never want to have to go suck dick to make money. So I'm always going to ask y'all for money because I don't want to suck dick to make money. I'm not a suck dick to make money type of nigga. You'll never see today. But yeah. So Cash App is on the screen. Spread the love. Cash App a nigga. I will cut this shit though if I ain't getting no money because what the fuck. But back to what I was talking about. Drake getting his lashings. I'm not mad that Drake is up here getting cussed out and dragged through the mud. I'm not. When it as it pertains to things that are true, but trying to act like Drake is not Drake and he's not who he is to the culture and he doesn't hold the place that he does and he hasn't helped carry this shit on his back and elevate it to new heights and he's like going on him and Nicki are on the longest runs that we've ever seen in hip hop history. I always have to add Nicki because try to act like she's not that. It's Drake and Nicki. They are each other's male and female counterparts. It is both of them that have been running laps on this shit. The niggas done lapped so many times that niggas it could be 10 years and niggas still probably wouldn't catch up. Those is facts. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, no matter how much I think Drake needs to get these lessons, because honestly, if Drake would have got these lessons a long time ago, Kendrick would have never watched him last year. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Kendrick only beat Drake because Drake he didn't go about it the right way. Drake in his real form would have watched that nigga so bad it would have been like a tidal wave. I'm telling you. That's why I said this year Drake is moving the right way. In my opinion, Drake is doing everything that he is supposed to do this year, and I hope he keeps that up. I'm very excited. We are going to go live for New Music Friday. I don't do every New Music Friday because some New Music Fridays are just boring and it's just lackluster. But like when the last New Music Friday I did was last week. I did New Music Friday last week. So we'll be doing it again this week. I'm very excited for New Music Friday. Like I'm very excited simply because Drake is dropping. A bunch of people are dropping for Valentine's Day, but Drake is one of my favorite artists. So I'm very excited for that. Excuse me. But let me tell you why Drake is playing chess. So the word on the street is that Drake will be dropping this and he will be doing every song as a featured artist so that it could be released under OVO sound without Universal getting a cut and it can go to Sony. And again, I'm not going to pull any of this stuff up on the screen because this is part of one of the threads that I'm going to make. And I hope nobody don't just go and steal my shit. I'm talking about it, but y'all know where it came from first. Drake did his OVO sound label under Anna Santa, whatever the fuck. The nigga who he did it with, his name is Todd Moskowitz. Todd Moskowitz is an original founder of 300 Entertainment with Leor Cohen and Kevin Liles. Leor Cohen and Kevin Liles, who are two of the biggest ops to Drake and Nicki. If you don't know, I always have to bring this up. This is why I said Drake is finally playing chess. Let me go pull this up. This I will pull up. Leor. Twitter's so busted now. Twitter's so damn busted with these searches now. Leor Drake. Yeah. It don't let me pull this up for y'all real quick. I did not mean to do that. Let me pull this up real quick. Where we at with it? Right here, out to the stage. Twitter, the fact that I just can't search for things, and last year I was able to just search and things will pop up. The fact that I have to do an advanced search, obviously, is crazy to me. Leor. And I just be liking y'all to see that. It's crazy. Like, I really can't search for certain things. They really have controlled the algorithm and filtered out the searches so that you can't find things when you're looking for them. And that's very oppish to me. That's one instance of him speaking about it. I don't know what the fuck he. I'm sorry, I was texting somebody being a hoe. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we hoeing. Hoeing. Give me one sec, people. Me being a hoe is very important. Okay. So, where was I just got lost in being a whore. Oh yeah, Drake, Todd, Moskowitz, 300, Ops. So Drake went over there, right? After Drake decided not to sign with Leor has had this vendetta out against Young Money behind the scenes, instructing Jay-Z to do certain things, allegedly, and then botting up YouTube views and doing things like that. Drake went and signed with Todd Moskowitz. I'm not even gonna pull it up because I don't. That's gonna be for the thread. It's gonna be very important. And we're gonna come back tomorrow before the album drops. I will drop the thread and we'll talk about it. Todd Moskowitz, who was one of the founders of 300, he ended up leaving and suing 300 for them trying to play him. So I just think relationships are everything in the industry, right? So Drake aligned himself over at Sony with his op. He left Warner, who was a whole bunch of ops to him in indirect ways based on relationships, went over to Sony and got with the nigga who don't fuck with Leor and them. This is genius. Then, mind you, he could have signed OVO to Universal. He still was avoiding going over there with them niggas. He avoids signing over OVO. Mind you, Drake is signed to Universal. Drake's label is under Sony. It was under Warner before. Drake is now over there at Sony with Todd Moskowitz, who one of Todd's biggest ops is Leor too. He do not fuck with them niggas. Them niggas tried to play him out of equity and hundreds of millions of dollars. It's very interesting to see. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Drake is playing chess right now, being over there with Todd at Santa Ana. It's called Santa Ana. It just came to me. Santa Ana. And so if this is truly going to be a visual album tomorrow, it's dropping under Sony. He's partnered with Todd and he's making himself still a marketable player for a new contract. That's why I said Drake is doing much better than he was doing last year. He realized he had to get his head on the swivel and this wasn't a motherfucking game. But why Drake being over there with Todd is so important, I will not say till I do my thread. I told you I wasn't going to do threads no more. But god damn it, people want to be me so bad, I just got to show niggas how to do me. Like, if you want to be me, let me show you how to do it. Research. I'll show you bitches how to do a motherfucking research paper. You bitches don't know what the fucking research is. You bitches wouldn't know how to research. If I did the research on live and showed you bitches how to do it, you bitches wouldn't know how to do no motherfucking research. Want to beat me so motherfucking bad. It can't be me. I am already it. So yeah, I'm very excited. Drake is playing chess with this Todd shit. I'm not gonna go too deep into it till I do the thread, and then we'll talk about it after I do the thread because then all the information will be out there and laid out. I have like 2 or 3 threads. I always tell y'all, them shits just take it out of me. Like I would like, it might take me 2 hours to sit and write that as I pull up the information as well. Like who the fuck wants to take 2 hours out their day? But when you want to build a business, that's what you do. You take the time out to do the little things, right? So I'm excited about that. And yeah, I ran through a lot of the things that I wanted to talk about tonight. I kept it in order. I'm getting a little bit more cohesive. So let's just have a chat. How y'all doing today? It has been a hell of. Actually, it's been a. I wouldn't say it's been good or bad. Things have just been normal. I won't say like things have been too great. Things have. I won't say anything has been bad. It's just been a normal week. Y'all know I'm in the gym. I'm going crazy in the gym. I was doing how many? I was doing 3 miles a day and then working out for an hour after I did my 3 miles. Now we're in a new week. I'm up to 5.5 miles every day. Yesterday I only did 2 though, because I was on the phone arguing with my ex yesterday about stupid shit, which interrupted me in the gym, which also made me realize not to get distracted by stupid shit. You see, I'm doing so good and I let this motherfucker come and distract me last night. Not again. I say no to the devil. It won't happen again. I'm doing too good. Killing this gym shit. But yeah, like I think that I should have an after show today. I might meet y'all on Spaces tonight. I haven't been on Spaces in a minute, and Spaces is where everybody gets to talk, congregate. Like I always say, if it was about chasing clout, I would stay up here for 30 minutes to when I know the viewers are gonna jump up to 1,000. It's okay. Whoever wants to watch, they can catch the replay. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on Twitter. I got through everything that I really wanted to talk about tonight, but I am promising y'all threads. So to keep me accountable and make sure that they get done, because I've been prioritizing the gym over everything else. I'm not gonna lie. I'm stressed out, I go to the gym. My heart broke, I go to the gym. I feel bad, I go to the gym. I told you I'm going through a breakup right now. Well, the breakup has been going on for like 60, 90 days now. But I'm still going through it. We still be speaking. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, I've got to find it in my heart to just let that shit go and stop being stupid. I can't be no stupid for no bitch. I can't. I'm saying bitch because the bitch is acting like a bitch. Being a real bitch to me. And so, that people, let me tell you something. It don't matter if you have something that you want to do in life. This is like my little motivational speech. If you have something that you want to do in life, and it's not even just because I'm going through this, I've always been like this. If you have something you want to do in life, don't let nothing distract you. Don't let your own feelings distract you because you have to be tunnel vision to whatever is going on around you to complete your goals and get shit done. I have certain goals that I want to do this year, and I want to make this year bigger than last year was because last year was a huge year for me starting out for it to just be my first year. This year is about elevating, building, and sustaining a little audience. I have a little audience. I want my little audience to grow. I get eyes on me, obviously, when things are going on and there's big controversial topics and everybody's looking for people to talk about them. I always get a big audience off of that. That's nothing. But I want to have a dedicated audience that wakes up and I want to be dedicated to them and be consistent, which is why I've been live every week. I've been trying to be on my YouTube shit. I'm being as consistent as I possibly can. Truly, the only thing I haven't stayed consistent on is TikTok videos because goddamn that editing gets on my nerves. And I've been in the gym for a long time. Still be trying to get my life together and regulate my emotions as well. I'm not a person that when I'm going through my emotions, I don't ignore them. I really do try to deal with them and ask myself, why am I going through this? Why do I feel this way? How to make sure I don't be in this situation again. A lot of self-reflecting and speaking with God and speaking to myself and introspection, and those things are important. So I do that as a part of my daily routine to check on myself. And editing them videos, boy, oh boy. We're just about to start being face. So I won't have to edit a goddamn thing, but I do like my little AI concept that I have going on here. There is a bunch of other little shit that I could talk about, but we'll do a much longer, like 6, 7, 8 hour stream and talk about everything tomorrow. These are just the things that I think were pressing me on my mind today that I really wanted to get off my chest, like Roc Nation trying to weaponize Black culture, like them always trying to say that, oh, like I said earlier, oh, Megan got shot. So if you don't support Megan, you're a victim shamer. And Kendrick is talking about the freeing the fucking slaves. So if you didn't like Kendrick's performance, you're against the slaves. And shut the fuck up. Niggas are tired of it. I swear to God, like, niggas can't tell me because I don't talk about freeing the slaves every day that I'm not for my people. It's not a nigga like I in real life that go hard for Black people every day and shit that matters. Like I know myself do. I go hard for my people in every way. And going hard for your people don't mean a bitch can't be ugly. If I want to say Megan is an ugly bitch, that don't mean I'm not for Black people, bitch. Every Black person ain't cute. Every Black person ain't ugly. Every white person ain't cute. Every white person ain't ugly. Life is life. Every Black person ain't a good person. Every white person ain't a good person. That's life. But I still champion for my people. And I don't coon out and pander to do it. And I just do it by keeping it real and remember where I came from and standing on morals and integrity and always putting my people first. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas out here pretending to be pushing agendas for Black people while behind the scenes they're sucking white dick and pushing the narratives and agendas. And those are the type of niggas that you go out for. And if y'all want to go out for them type of niggas, I will never be that type of nigga that y'all go out for. Joe Budden, you're a compromised agent. You dick sucking bisexual. Can't even. Ooh, all you niggas that be out here cooning, as much as respect that I may have for you, I even have respect for Jay-Z. I don't have respect for Sean Carter. I have respect for a lot of people who I go in on, and I go in on them because somebody needs to hold these niggas accountable. Yeah, I respect what you guys have been able to do and build in the positions you hold and when you're keeping it real, but when you're not, that's when your backs need to get kicked in, and I hope people around me always keep me accountable. Joe and Ebro, y'all gargling on mad dick and balls right now, sucking mad dick. Because, well, in Joe's case, it's understandable. Him and Drake have beef, but even if I don't like somebody, it'll never make me come out and just paint narratives and lie on them. The only narrative that I ever need is the truth. The truth is the best narrative because that shit be so fucked up anyway. I would never have to go out my way to paint a false narrative. For example, of course, I'm a Nicki Minaj fan. I don't fuck with Cardi B. If the bitch had put out the song wasn't trash, I would have said the song wasn't trash. If the song wasn't flopping, I would have said it wasn't flopping. The song was trash and it's flopping. Bitch ain't cracked 1 million views or 30K views. Flop. Next. I keep it real. I keep it real with my ops too. Like, if I don't like a bitch or a nigga, I'm still gonna keep it real. You niggas aren't used to that. You better get used to it because I promise you, I'm here. And I'm not going anywhere. And it's only gonna get bigger and 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 bigger. I'm gonna make sure. And when I'm in all y'all faces and the shit gets bigger, I'm still gonna be the realest nigger. Catch that. Now, YouTube, you're getting cut. Thank you for joining this party. Where are we at? Thank you for joining this party. Let's play this outro for the YouTube day. Let's play the outro for the YouTube day. Cut the YouTube day.
Oh wait, where's Keith? Is Keith around?
Damn. So shout out to Keith for breaking it down.
Look, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Maybe Queef's been on their ass, so they don't want to say nothing that Queef can run to Twitter with.
Hey, what?
Do your research. Go ask Keith.
Because shout out to Queef. Queef has some
He's
good
good.
tea and it's TBT and tea. So
He's good.
It's not the it factor. It's the culture factor. The way that it's just being delivered, the way that it's said.
Okay, see.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
And before I cut you guys on YouTube, I do want to say, like, on some real shit, again, I appreciate every single person that make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, first of all. But I appreciate every single person that holds me down. Every time somebody likes a video, every time somebody comments it, even if it was just 10 people watching, I'm grateful because 10 can turn into 1 million one day. And we've had 40,000, we've had 500, I've never had nobody. Never had nobody. But I appreciate you guys. Like, I really do, because I always say I did not set out to do this, and now I'm doing it, and you guys always overflowing with love and support, and I really do never take that for granted, and that is a part of the reason why I am motivated to get the fuck up, even when I don't feel like getting the fuck up, because if not me, then who? We got fucking Joe Budden, academics, and Ebro out here. If not me, then who? I've got to keep going hard, so niggas like that is not who's running point or what's going on with them painting narratives and shit. So I appreciate you guys always. I'm going to start doing giveaways again. But a nigga is broker right now than the nigga was last year when a nigga was doing giveaways. But we will start doing giveaways again. I eventually want to like really like get to the point where I am like can help people pay their rent and do things like that and tuition. Like I really want to build up one day and really start helping people out that pour into me and be able to pour back into them, because I hate not being able to pour into people that pour into me. So YouTube, you guys are cut. I appreciate you guys. Twitch, Twitter, we still going. I'm probably cut Twitch too. Bye bye Twitch.